You breaking the chair with no arms. Right.
I'm tired of ripping pockets.
Every time you get up.
Every time I get up, that's why I gotta take keys and phones out of my pocket.
Oh, man. Oh, boy.
He's good then in this one.
Yeah,
They go down. They roll.
But look out, you got room.
He said you got a lot of room.
He can turn down in his chair. If I stand up, the chair standing with me. But let's go on with the show. Let's go.
That's what you call a city.
This was on the air. I'm sorry. May the Lord watch between me and thee. So they had bloopers on podcast.
Bloopers.
We signed off yet? Do it again. I'm sorry, I'm new to this radio stuff. It's normally something blinks. Ain't nothing blinking here. My glaucoma. Come on, sound off, man. I don't want nobody to know how I really am.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is. The most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too. Underground Gospel Radio.
Yo, we back in the underground. We back in the underground, man. This is where it's going down, man.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, this is where it's going down. If you don't know, now you know.
You know.
You better ask somebody.
You better what?
Ask them.
Hey, what's going on?
I put a K in there. I'm from Baltimore. Ask somebody.
Ask somebody.
Bring me something to eat.
This is how we doing it in the underground,
That's
man.
right.
I'm glad to be back here, man. I'm glad. I look forward to it, man. It's
great.
I'm looking forward. How was y'all week, man? Everybody was good?
He's good. It was good.
Y'all really want that?
Yeah.
Well, y'all know what happened to me.
Well, last time you saying that you was still going through it.
I'm still going through it. I'm still going through it.
You're the one and the star. Hey, he going through it. That's right.
Went through the wire.
Yeah.
Now I'm going through the fire.
You going through the fire.
Yeah.
But, hey, listen, as long as you ain't getting burned.
Man, God's got it. I feel like Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego.
Right.
Okay.
And that extra person that was in there.
Come
Y'all
on.
know who that is.
That's why I ain't burned.
Yeah,
That's right.
That boy, my homeboy, he said, you're going viral. They gonna cook you. I said, I feel like Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. That's right.
Yeah. Make sure the narrative gets fixed.
Yes.
Know what you're talking about.
Facts.
Yeah.
People just want to take stuff and run with it.
Right. One time they said Big Win was in an underwear commercial.
Wait a minute.
And what they didn't understand was Big Win was wearing his underwear while watching a commercial. So sometimes you gotta watch what the narrative is. Look,
Well,
when I said that, he was like, "Man, turn this camera."
I was about to tell them there's some people that want to see both.
No, they No, sir.
Oh, boy.
The fruit of the Zoom.
I got confidence, but I ain't no fool. Man, let's start this show.
Listen,
and
we
talk
got-
about Jesus.
Let's talk about Jesus.
Yes, sir.
Praise the Lord.
You see me in my drawers, you be like, ooh.
We ain't even started yet. He already did.
What's that thing they used to wear? What the guys used to wear? It looked like a halter top and shorts. What they call? What's they call?
The pumper?
Yeah, what they call?
Rumper.
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 That's how I look at my drawers. I gotta keep pushing them down. They go
Turn his mic off.
We finna turn his mic off.
Turn his mic off.
Oh, my God.
Don't start the show yet. Restart the show.
All right, we finna go in.
Yeah.
But it's just so ironic, we finna move into this topic, man. Because everybody been going through it, man.
Yeah.
Been going through it, man.
yeah.
Some way.
So listen, we finna go ahead and get this thing rolling, man.
Facts.
Listen,
Let's
now
do it.
before we get it started, man, I'm gonna need y'all to go ahead and click like and share, man. Get your people in the building,
man.
Get your people
That's
with
right.
the big draws in the building.
That's right.
The people with
Little draws,
Little draws, no draws.
big draws, no draws.
Thighs that make little big draws turn into small draws. Look, that camera just went out. Look, I'm sorry. One of the cameras just went out. It said goodbye.
I didn't want to see all that.
Did you see it? I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry.
Jesus.
Lord have mercy.
Listen, this is crazy, man.
Underground.
The
It's
whole
the
camera
camera, man.
went out, man.
I just saw her say goodbye.
Oh my goodness, man. Listen. So I'm gonna
You
have
ain't
to
gonna
get
fix
that.
the camera?
Yes, I'm gonna fix it. I'm gonna fix it. I'm gonna fix it.
Because yeah.
I'm finna fix it. I'm finna fix it.
Okay.
Now but I know they're not gonna be able to see me, but we're gonna go ahead and keep it going because I'm gonna fix it while y'all talking. So
Okay.
but listen, go ahead and click like and share. Get
Click
your
like
people
and
in the
share.
building,
Click it.
man.
Right, that's right.
Get your people in the building, and we're gonna go ahead
Friends,
and
enemies.
Right.
I don't care. Short hair,
Yeah.
long hair, draws,
Yes,
no
and I
draws.
want all 33,000 that kept repeating something that was said wrong. I want y'all to click like and share.
Click like and
I
share.
want y'all to
Yes.
make that
We
go viral.
gonna run that thing up to
Right.
31,000.
Yeah,
Yes.
let's go
Let's
viral.
run it.
Jesus' name.
In Jesus' name.
Right. That's
Exactly.
right.
So
Yeah.
listen, man, we already know Jesus is
Outside.
You already know what time it is because the word is going up and it's coming down in the underground.
That's right.
Exactly. Because I'm your boy, Sepulus the artist. I'm your brother. I'm your nephew. I'm your cousin, but I ain't your daddy.
And it's your little brother, Heathen. I'm leaking because Jesus is the reason.
And I'm Big Win. I'm sorry. I make cameras go out, but most of the time, turn my mic off.
So we're going to go ahead and get this thing rolling, man. And we're going to go ahead and, fix this camera
Crying
here.
already.
That's right,
Man, listen,
that's right.
They got me going. That's what happened. So listen, man. So the topic for this week, man, and I know everybody's going to be on it.
Woo! Because it's going to make some
I
bad.
want to see the comments on this.
Yes. So I'm ready for this topic. Come
on.
Yeah.
So the topic for this week is excuses versus reasons.
Woo!
Excuses versus reasons.
Reasons.
So I'm gonna need one of y'all to go ahead and start it off, man. So I'm gonna get this camera going and get it back going.
You got
Let's
it?
go.
Excuses
Versus
reason.
reason.
Now, you know where I'm going to go with. What were you talking about? With the body of Christ making excuses for the things in their life that God has told us that we need to remove.
That's right.
There's certain things, aspects, people, that God has told us certain things to do on our assignment, a part of our purpose, amen. Mm-hmm. But we find excuses to tell God
Right.
why we shouldn't.
Right. Sometimes it makes you wonder, do people have a reason to give an excuse or an excuse
To give a reason.
to give a reason? But here's the issue with me. When you have an excuse, that means you're going to come up with a lot of things showing evidence of why you didn't do something else.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
Now that's your excuse.
Right.
Now your reason is not really evidence, but it's according to your feelings.
That sounds like faith.
That's exactly what faith. It's with faith.
Yeah.
It's with your charity towards other people.
Amen.
Like in other words, I would give to that person,
Right.
but my reason is.
Jesus.
And that makes you feel okay about not doing what God said do.
Right.
So see, to me,
I
if
understand.
I make an excuse about something,
Yeah.
I don't necessarily need forgiveness from any of you.
Right.
Why? Because I'm gonna give a reason why I gave this excuse. But if I give you just a reason,
Yes.
I might need an apology or saying to you guys, hey, listen, I know you were short $50.
Yeah.
But I didn't give it to you because I didn't have it. That's my reason.
Reason. Yes.
But if I came to you and said, I know you short $50, but see, I know you ain't good with money.
Oh.
Nah, that's a whole
That's my excuse.
Yeah.
Because you got it to give,
I
but
got-
you won't.
Right.
Because of the.
Right. So in other words, I turn the table on you to making an excuse.
Wow. Yeah.
To belittle.
Ju-
Jesus.
Now listen, let's do this now.
Okay.
One of you guys one look up excuses and one look up reason.
All right.
So, and then we're gonna bring this thing together.
And because we're going to break
Which one you
down,
want? Which one you
I'm
want,
going to
Big
do
Will?
excuse
You gonna do
because
excuse? Okay.
I like to break down the Latin part.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Yes,
because it's yeah. And I'm sorry, like I said, I had it broke down in my office, and I had it on paper.
Yeah. So
I love it.
yes.
Here's here. You see it already. So you see, I cheated because I studied in advance.
Jesus.
So y'all thought I had that wisdom all the time, but see, it made sense to me.
Come on, man. This, God is all in this.
Oh,
Yeah.
Bless you, Holy Spirit.
Right.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead with your.
The reason?
Uh-huh.
I ain't no Google. I ain't no Google love the Lord like that.
You know what? He
Involve
say he
God.
know
It does.
Google love
It
the
does.
Lord.
I really did.
It will give you the spiritual. Right.
Yeah, it said one, reason, one, a cause, explanation,
Explanation as to why.
or justification for an action or event. And then it says the minister resigned for personal reasons.
Ooh, listen at that.
Right. And an excuse. Now the Latin part, ex meaning none,
None. Right.
and then excuse meaning no matter.
Yeah.
Meaning you
don't care.
It's matter, meaning it has nothing, no control. So basically, Romans 2:1, therefore you have no excuse, O man, every one of you who judges.
Well,
That's at 5.
well, that sure is. That sure is.
Jesus.
And we go keep going out because I'm
So-
gonna go deeper than that.
Now with excuses versus reason, here we're definitely gonna do a bottom drop with Genesis 32, 22 through 31, I believe, or 32, somewhere up in that nation.
Genesis
where
32.
Yeah. So where we talk about with Jacob wrestling with God. So, here in this matter,
Right.
and I'm sure a lot of people know the story, and I'm sure everybody heard a lot of preaching on it as well.
Right.
Where, Jacob, was wrestling with God and he wouldn't let go until God blessed him.
Right.
So therefore, really, with this perspective and with this analogy here, with excuses versus reason, a lot of us find excuses to stay in the crap that we're in.
Yes.
Come on, say that again.
Yes.
Yeah. So a lot of us find excuses
Yes.
to stay in the sugar honey iced tea
Right. Exactly.
that they
Right,
in. You
right,
understand?
right,
So
right.
and it's really to the point where you have to flip that thing and see, now it's a wrestle,
Right.
Because now you wrestling conscious, spirit, mental, you all those are wrestling.
Right,
Yes.
right.
At the same time.
At the same time.
At the same time. So wondering, okay, should I stay in this crap that I'm in?
Right.
Or should I find a reason to come up out of it?
Right,
And
right.
see, we get to a point where if it's comfortable and it don't bother us, or if,
Right.
if it ain't broken, why fix it?
Right. And you know why? And I say this in every one of our shows. It's because we're looking at other people.
Yes. Yeah.
And
Right.
catering
Yes.
to their response.
Exactly.
There are people that will register for college and keep it a secret until they succeed. And then they'll tell it. Here's the reason why. They don't believe that if you go ahead and tell it
Right.
and ask for prayer,
Yeah.
fervent prayer,
Right.
you going to make it. They will register for school. Don't tell anybody until they made it, just in case they fail.
Fail. Wow.
Jesus.
Wow. So
Because and they will tell you the reason I didn't tell you is just in case it didn't work out.
It worked out. Wow.
Now, because it worked out,
Yeah.
that was now an excuse.
Excuse. Wow.
I told you. When you
Come
told
on,
me the
Wendell.
topic,
You
Yes.
did that
I
one. You
sat
did that
at
one.
my desk.
Yes. Yes.
I did the Martin Luther King. And the reason you didn't tell it is because you was preparing an excuse.
Yes.
Jesus.
Yes.
Sometimes it's just like you working your way out of something.
Yes.
We all done it.
Yes.
Yeah,
We've all done it.
we've all done it.
We've all done
That's
it.
the thing, people.
Yeah.
We've all done it.
We've all done it.
So
Yeah.
it's not like we pointing fingers.
Right. We've all done it.
We've all
Yes.
done it.
Mhm.
But have we all said, you know what? I'm ready to stop wrestling.
Right. It's hard, man.
Yeah, it
It's
is.
hard.
Come on,
It is.
come on.
It is.
Because God, he'll wrestle with you first about the stuff that's easy,
Right.
That you don't know.
Right.
It's the stuff that you do
Right.
habitually, repetitively, daily. That's what, that's when he get that out of the way. Then it's that stuff that you don't know that you do that he start pulling up.
But how many things have you done constantly? And God, like, come on, you're doing it again. God gonna make it where you don't even like it no more.
Look, big win. They don't call me a heathen for nothing.
You don't even like it no more.
The name didn't even change after
Listen,
I got
you
saved.
can pour more.
Wow. Yeah.
Look,
Yeah.
you can have. You can pour more.
Come on.
Into the glass. You still sober.
You still sober.
Yeah. You can't. You might as well be drinking a soda. He is going to make you stop loving, and as the church folks say,
That's right.
take the
Yeah.
taste out your mouth.
Take
Come
the
on.
taste out your
And
mouth.
what I wish people would do while
Okay.
we was into this, because we're going to get back to it, and you're going to understand where I'm coming from. This.
Yes.
It has become a taste in the tongue of people to give reason before getting purpose.
Wow. Say that one more time.
People will come up with an excuse for something before they
Give
get
a reason.
a reason.
Wow.
Because
That is-
reason,
right. A reason is the negativity, and some people it's their safety net / wall. Okay. If someone thinks you're gonna ask you to do something, they're gonna come up with an excuse
Right.
before they even hear the question.
Right.
Because some people feel like if I try something,
right?
number one, you keep saying I instead of God and I.
Right.
If I try something, if it don't work, I need to come up with a viable excuse
Yeah.
Yes.
early before you even try it.
Yeah.
Perfect
Yeah.
example. My wife. Glory be to God. Talking about I'm going through it this week. When I say I'm going through it, that don't mean I'm having a bad weekend. That means God is growing me.
Right.
And I thank
Right.
God for growing me. And I thank God for blessing my wife in a week that I went through it. My wife got a new job.
Amen.
Well, listen now.
And here's the thing, because they be like, Proverbs woman, do this. Look, I'm telling you right, my wife was like, I'm going to pray about this.
Right.
No matter the circumstance or situation, I'm going to pray about it. And you know what? If God don't want me to have it, it's okay. It's his will.
She had no excuse.
No excuse.
excuse.
And she already had her reason because faith was already orchestrated in her saying,
That was her reason. Right.
done.
Wow.
Her reason was, I want this job.
Yes.
Now, if God don't give me this job,
Come on.
it's fine with me.
Right.
Yes.
No excuses, no
Yes.
complaints, no conflict. That's how we need to think.
Exactly.
But we got to admit, we don't do it. And then we go to tell other people to do it. Because one thing people can't stand with me is I will give sometimes unsolicited advice. Can I tell y'all why I
Come on.
give unsolicited advice? Because some of y'all are asking me for things when you fall, and I can't help you. Or I can help you, but my excuse is
Oh, there it is.
this is what you should have done. So people get mad because you don't want to hear
Yeah.
no advice.
Right.
Call me when you 1 month behind in your car payment.
Come on.
I'll give you half of that.
Okay.
Why you calling me when the tow truck coming?
Tow truck. Ain't nothing you
now
can
you
do.
now you 4 months behind. Now you want 4,000.
Yeah.
Call me when you want 250.
Yeah, right. When I'm willing and able.
When I'm willing, with no excuse.
There was no excuse. Right.
But now I have an excuse
Yeah.
because I gave you advice.
Yeah.
And I gave you advice for a reason. Turn my mic off. Turn this mic off. God gave the Bible as a blueprint.
Come on.
On purpose,
Yes.
and a reason. And when you don't do what he says, guess what? You don't have no excuse.
None.
Look, he over there.
Listen, I'm listening to all this
It don't
word right
make
here.
sense.
That's right.
How many times have our parents said, try me?
Yeah.
Come on. And then what?
And then all of a sudden, for some reason, They got you by one hand, whooping you in a circle like you in a merry-go-round. You hopping. You doing the wobble. Right. And what's the first thing you do when they pull the belt out? You give excuses.
You give excuses.
It wasn't me. Yeah, it wasn't me.
Yeah.
I won't do it no more.
Wow.
Right? Instead of fessing, Jesus.
Fessing up.
What's wrong?
And
No. Oh. Uh-oh. Here come y'all.
People. What the? I'm about cuss.
That's
What the sandwich do y'all want?
It's gonna go viral.
What the sandwich do y'all want? What the sandwich, lettuce, eggs, and tomatoes
Right,
do
right.
y'all want from people?
Right.
listen.
Because God said, and I go off what God said, that's why I'm careless, and I can careless what anybody think. If I do something wrong, I apologize.
Right.
I first then apologize to God so I can be able to apologize to a person.
Right.
And no matter if they receive it or not,
Right.
I gotta know how to receive that,
Right.
and to know no matter
Right.
how they take it, God is forgiving me.
Right.
He knows my heart and my truth.
Right.
So I'm like, people, they don't. Ooh, they make me so mad with how they tear down folk.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna keep going back to it. I think I look at all the things in this world
Yes.
that generate the most money
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
and helps the economy and hurts it at the same time. It's people buying and selling
Right.
things that they saw another person have.
Yeah.
Okay? And you might say, then what they got to do with excuses and reason? You will give an excuse why you would spend $580 for a t-shirt.
Listen.
Because, and your reason is the Kardashians wore it.
Come on now. Come on.
Now this was a guy, he's an athlete. He picked up a t-shirt. They don't even have anything like this. It's
Right.
a t-shirt in a boutique.
Okay.
It's hanging there like they hang up, mink coats.
Right.
$650, and he held it up.
Yeah.
And he said $650. And I thought he was going to say, this is ridiculous.
Yeah.
And he said, I remember we couldn't afford the Fruit of the Loom. in a
Right.
three-pack. And he bought it.
Right. Wow.
Now, what is the reason?
Yes. What is the reason
that.
behind that? Yeah. I don't
What is
understand
the
that.
reason for that? Now,
I-
his reason is, I'm going to buy this one for $650 because I remember when we could not afford the Fruit of the Loom for $3.
For $3.
Yeah.
Is that a
make no
reason
sense.
No.
or an excuse to do something stupid?
I think that's an excuse.
Exactly.
Sounds like an excuse to me.
That sounds like an excuse.
It's an excuse.
We are making bad behavior and financial choices,
Yes.
and we're giving it a reason
Giving it a reason now.
based on people. And the excuse is, now that I can, I will.
I will.
I'm living that life. I'm going 100.
Yep.
Yeah. But that's a lot of that going around, man. It's
Right.
a lot of it is happening. But then now when they end up in a different position or a terrible position, they don't take accountability.
Right.
Come on.
You know,
Right.
and then the excuses become a lie.
Right.
You understand? And it becomes a lie as to why they in the position that they're in.
People are bad about accountability now these days because when you do stand up, you take account for what you've done wrong. People don't take credit for. I mean, people don't.
Give
what I'm
you
saying?
credit.
Don't give you credit
Yeah.
for it.
No,
Yeah.
You get
Yeah.
bashed more. Don't
Right.
forget that.
Right.
Don't apologize.
Right.
We did it.
Right.
What?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But the first time you said somebody need to say something, somebody.
Right.
Well, you know what? I'll stand up and I'll say I'm sorry.
Right.
Well, this ain't the right. No.
Right. As if it
This
wasn't
ain't-
good
this
enough.
all-
It wasn't good enough.
This ain't all we need right now. I need more than sorry.
Right.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, what
Wow.
was you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You ain't Jesus,
Yeah.
and he said
Yeah.
all I had to do was truthfully mean I'm sorry.
Right.
Wow.
He had to say I'm sorry. Why would Perfect say they're sorry?
He did
Right.
it though
For
Yeah.
other people.
for other
Father,
people.
forgive them.
Yeah. Father, forgive them for they
For
know
them
not what they do.
You always got me running back. To
I'm sorry.
right when you think you know everything or know a lot. Because I do want to figure when he said it, and I won't say sarcastic because I don't think anything in the scripture that Jesus said is sarcastic. But sometimes our parents, my mom used to be like this, Ma, I'll say, Ma, you forgot to put mayonnaise on it. And she was like, oh, well, I'm sorry. I don't think Vicky Power is really sorry. That was her way of saying, get your sandwich up. Get the mayonnaise and put it on it.
That's right.
But
Yes.
sometimes, we have reasons for doing things. And here's the other thing about the word reason is justified.
Yes.
That's justified reason.
Yes.
Wow.
And once our justified
Yes.
is now become our new person. When we always talk about
Yeah.
church and church folk and how people
Right.
church hurt and everything else.
Yes.
Now they justified why they won't go to church. Creflo Dollar got them now justifying why they won't tithe.
Hold up.
And give offerings. Now that's the new
I think Cleflo been
justification.
listening to the underground.
Listen, I know a few of them that been listening to the underground.
TD Jakes, you next.
No.
Oprah, you next.
He been listening. He been turn his mic on.
Turn his mic on. Joel Osteen, you next.
Please turn his mic on.
I'm just the biggest. That
No,
was
you're right,
God
though.
saying something. I really do.
Well, I think what really hit him is he learned to separate his teaching. If you're going to teach New Testament, teach it. If you're going to teach Old Testament, but understand that you need Old Testament
yes.
to actually tell the full story.
Right.
There
Yes.
is a full story.
Right.
But at the same time, I had pastors, and I'm going to go ahead and say it now, who shunned me
Okay.
because I said almost the same thing that he said.
Right.
All I said was,
Okay.
if you are tithing to a church that is not helping others, you're not tithing in good soil. I didn't say
Yeah,
don't
they-
tithe.
Yeah.
Right.
They put
If
you
you
out the
got to
church.
put in an application and everybody's application is always denied,
Right.
your money is in the wrong place.
Yeah.
If I'm in Wells Fargo,
That's right. Uh-huh.
and even though my check is deposited in
Yes.
it, if I can never
Yeah.
use an ATM or nothing to get my money out, then my job is sending my money to the wrong
To
place.
the place. That's right. That's right.
If you are giving to a church that also, because of certain rules
Yeah,
and
yeah.
regulations, the pastor won't marry you.
And
because
and
y'all
that's the
live
truth.
together.
Is that and that's the truth.
That's right.
That's the truth.
So you that's not your storehouse.
That's right. That's right.
That's all I used to teach.
yeah.
storehouse.
And they
Right.
they put you out of church
They in a nice way.
in a nice way.
Doc, listen,
You-
we
It made me mad that I be in doggone service and they talk about the storehouse, but nobody never explain it. I had to read it for myself, and that's what.
Well, not only did they explain, you need finances to run a church.
Well, yes, you do.
Everybody,
You do.
I mean, if you have a house, if you have a home, you know you need
Right.
finances. That's one thing. That's offerings,
Right.
To upkeep and things like that, and special offerings,
Right.
But I think 10%. If there are people who don't have,
Yeah.
and if 10% of mine helps that person, but if they got to fill out an application, I can give you an example. We ain't got really time. I can give you an example of something. This lady needed $67 by Wednesday. Okay,
Yeah.
5 o'clock. If not, she was cut off. Would not have power on Thursday.
Right.
She filled out the application at this particular church. I know this as a fact. And they said, we'll give you an answer Thursday. But because the men's group was having to meet at church that we put together and gave them money. But that's a shame.
Right, because it
Yeah.
wouldn't have mattered.
It wouldn't have mattered.
That was their excuse.
That- and because they have a policy, that's their reason.
That's their reason.
Golly.
God!
Snakes.
So in other words, some people, so they don't look wrong, they give you a good reason. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus.
That's and I think a lot of times
That
we-
was very disheartening to me.
yeah,
Because I witnessed it.
It is disheartening, especially someone that's in need. You understand?
And the worst part about it, I was married, I was young, but that was a time when I've been in the same situation where I better pay before 4.
Yeah.
and I'm robbing Peter to pay Paul. So I've been in that situation, and you know what it taught me? As a minister of the gospel and a member of that same church, don't go to them for help.
Ooh.
Jesus, yes.
So that became my excuse.
That's your excuse. Wow.
not to go to the church, and I had a reason. It
Wow.
don't make it right,
Wow.
but that's why I never went.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
And I never went because they're gonna talk about you.
Come on.
They're gonna preach about you.
Yeah, because
Yep.
they know you asked for help.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
Now 5 months later, you come with a new suit. Oh look, that's not what a storehouse is.
No.
That's not what a storehouse
Go
is.
get your corn. Go get your so and so. Go
Yes.
get your wheat. Go get your so and so.
And it was put back. Everybody took 10% of their corn, 10% of their meats, 10% of this, 10% of that, and everybody put it up for everybody.
Right,
it was
right.
Yes,
It was
yes.
because what biblically,
Uh-huh.
historically, it shows that every 7 years the earth would do something,
Right.
and God made sure that if they listened, because they put in the storehouse, He
Right.
did that on purpose
Right.
to see them. Because
Right.
try and see what happened. And if they didn't put up
Exactly.
in the storehouse, they went without.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And because if I have nothing but corn and you have wheat,
We need each other.
We need each other. That's
Yeah.
what it was teaching you. Needing
Come on.
each other.
Oh.
You
Need each
missed
other.
that.
What we
didn't you?
talking about?
Yes.
The value.
Yeah, of needing each other.
Yes.
Now we went from needing each other to envying each other so
Envying
much.
each other,
Right, and
yes.
I want you just
we-
because you got corn. I want to picture the corn with. 'cause you got pictures with corn.
Right.
Wow.
But you don't know this person got lamb.
Come on.
So you sitting here, all you eating is bread
That's right.
and crackers for
Uh-huh.
what you make, and you can have a good lamb chop.
Good. Listen.
Because you don't want to.
Because they don't want to go through the reason. They don't want to have a reason.
Because that's the excuse.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Jesus.
We
Wow.
have people in our society
Now,
that don't relate with one another because of skin color
True.
and everything else.
True.
And they give themselves good reasons. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. And that's happening though. That's happening in today's society, man. It
is.
And I want to actually elaborate on Jacob, excuses versus reason, because here in the story, a lot of times we go through exactly what Jacob's went through.
Yeah.
And where we're in a position and in a situation where we're wrestling with God. Now we can have an excuse to wrestle with God, or we can have a reason to wrestle with God. Here in this situation is, his reasoning was wrestling with God was he didn't let go of God until he blessed him.
Right.
You understand? But then now where we're set up in a situations where we'll wrestle with God because we want to stay in what we're in. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
Instead of finding a reason to God to not let God go until he bless us,
Right.
or till he set us free, or
Amen.
till he deliver us, or till he bring us out of whatever we're in.
Yes.
You understand? So we
Yes.
find excuses to
Yeah.
wrestle with him, or we find excuses because, like Big Win saying, like you guys been saying,
Yeah.
where you find excuses not to go to church.
Right.
Yes.
You find excuses not to
Right.
be in the house of God. You
And it's
find
always the
excuses.
other person's
It's always
reasoning.
exactly.
Right, yeah. right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you don't want to get caught up in that. And see, that's a
Right.
wrestle, because deep within you need to be.
You gotta be.
You gotta be.
Gotta be.
And that's your wrestle, because you
Right.
really want to be close to God. You
Yes.
don't know how to be close to God.
Right.
You don't have anybody in your life that can show you how to be close to God.
Right.
So the only way you can actually be close to God in these type of days and times,
Yes.
where is to go to the house of God,
You got
or
to.
go to somewhere that's teaching God,
Right.
or that's teaching and preaching and
Right,
leading in
right.
whatever the case may be.
Yes.
But you'll find a reason not to,
Yeah.
because you categorize everybody under the same umbrella.
Everybody.
Even as
everybody.
being a person that believes in the Jesus is outside concept,
Yes.
I still, and I've told you this, Steve,
Yeah.
numerous times, I still will ask God if I'm supposed to go to a meeting. It might be a building. I still ask God, tell me if I need to go somewhere today to get
Right,
a word.
right,
And if He
And
tell
I'll
me,
go.
I'll go.
Yeah, yeah,
Because I know it's
yeah.
for me. I'm not
Right,
going there
right.
for nobody else. I'm
Right,
not going there
right,
for the
right.
tithe to offer situation.
Right, right.
I know what I need to look for.
Right.
To keep
That's
my-
right.
You know
That's
what I'm
right.
saying?
That's right.
I'm going for that word, but that's
Right.
only still if He sends me
Yeah.
to get that word.
Right. And if
Yeah.
he sends you, now make sure when you said, tell me where to go to get a word. The word might not come from the pulpit.
Right.
The word might
right.
come from while you're in the vestibule in the hallway from a person.
Yes.
Or it might be someone that God says, give that person $20.
Come on now.
Yes.
You right.
You got to be willing to do that. You can't say, here's an excuse why I'm not going to do it.
Right,
because
right.
I came here to hear a word, not to be given.
Yeah, you can't be in that. You can't be in that type of mindset.
No.
Definitely not, and you're not going to be able to receive what you need in that type of mindset.
At all.
right.
At all.
So you definitely.
Or if you go into church, and again, I want to keep reiterating to people, we have no problem with church.
No, we don't.
I have
no,
problem when I want to tell 100 people from a church, hey, come do this. And it don't have to be under the name of your church. Because so many pastors say, hey, I don't want y'all out there selling this, that, and the other.
Right.
And it's under our church name.
Right.
And I want to watch your conduct. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
I know exactly.
What I tell you before?
Our
Yes.
name is out there.
Yes.
So why can't I get 50 people from this
Come
church
on.
and 20 from this one,
Yeah.
and this one, So we just go as men
Come
to go
on.
do something.
Yes.
Don't wear no shirt representing your church.
Come on.
You are just representing a men of God going to help the community. We won't do it because if we do it, we want somebody to be recognized when it's successful.
That's really disturbing, and it's really disturbing.
Yes.
Because no one has no identity outside of the club that they they have none, because it's like, I belong to pastor or reverend or this or that, and it's like you.
I tease. Go ahead. Oh God.
I just you have no identity outside, because just like you just said, okay, why can't you just join? And that's why these communities that these.
Go ahead.
I just had an
Yes,
these churches are in the worst communities.
Yes.
But these communities are getting worse because nobody will come outside,
and do nothing,
outside of their own because it's like, I have to be, a part of this or a part of that.
We bought this land.
We bought this land.
in.
Come on,
listen.
But is that's not unity.
That's
not unity.
No, that's big time.
It
Big
is.
time.
It is. It is. And that's how you expect and that's why these communities be robbing these churches.
Come on.
Yeah.
That's exactly why.
Look, because it ain't kinfolk.
It ain't You better say that. You better say that.
Because it ain't kinfolk.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
You ain't gonna break in nowhere that helped you.
Yeah.
No, you're not.
Yeah.
And I'm not condoning it, but listen, y'all, they don't know y'all.
Yeah, they don't know you.
They don't know you.
They don't know you.
And the only way to get to know them is to go outside.
It's outside.
Wow.
Because I'm a product of people, of something that didn't know how to receive love, so it acted up and did something to me.
Yeah.
So I take that and say, people gonna do something wrong. Expect people to do something wrong to you.
Please do.
Yes.
Yeah.
Expect it, please, people. Expect to be done wrong in some shape, form, or fashion, so that whenever it happens, you can look in it and see God saying, continue your work. Don't stop yet. Keep going. Hurt people because they don't understand how to receive.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
And it's good you saying that, because when we're talking about wrestling with an angel and wrestling with man, now we're wrestling with mankind. We're wrestling with everyday issues.
Yeah,
that's worse.
And I think it'll tell you in the story that all of a sudden he wrestled until daybreak.
He wrestled all night.
All night.
He wrestled all night.
So knowing it wasn't a parable, how many of you have wrestled with a situation all night?
Yes.
Then unfortunately, it's daybreak. And you kept reading, didn't you?
No, it was before that.
Yeah.
God said, let me go.
Let me go. I was getting ready to say that. He said, let me go. But before that,
Right.
he kept saying, what is your name?
What is your
He said,
name?
I changed it.
Yes.
Yes.
I changed it to Israel. Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes.
He knew his name.
He knew his name.
Just like he knew your situation.
That's right. He knew his
and
name.
he said, what's your name? He made him say the name.
That's right.
And he said, I'm changing it.
He said, I'm changing. He said, what is your name? And he said, Jacob. He said, your name is no longer be Jacob, but Israel, for you have struggled with God and with men and have prevailed. Now listen to what he said. Who did he prevail against?
You ain't got to say no more.
Who did he prevail against?
You see?
This is
Sometimes, without an excuse.
yes.
Listen.
Without reason, as the song says, rhyme or reason.
Uh-huh.
Sometimes at night you got to struggle with some things.
Yes, you do.
And remember, night
Yeah.
doesn't mean nighttime.
That's right.
All the
That's
time
that's
when it's
right.
dark.
That's right. That's right.
It's when everything is quiet.
Yes. Yes.
Some of y'all just need to shut up or get in a quiet place.
Come on.
And wrestle with God.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Now, when everybody else notice that you're wrestling with God, it's daybreak.
It's daybreak.
Something ain't right.
And
Yes.
then when God asks you a question, what's your name?
What's your name?
Who are you?
That's right.
Who do you belong to? Now, these are things that God been asking people in the Bible. Who
Right.
you belong to?
Right.
What's your name?
Yes.
Where are you?
Yes.
He said to Lazarus when he was dead. He just said his name. Because he knew where he was. He knew what he was doing. He just said his name.
His name.
And then after saying his name, he didn't wait for Lazarus to say, hi.
No.
He said, get up.
Get up.
No reason, no excuse.
excuses.
No, Lazarus.
Get up.
Get up.
No excuses. Just
No
an
excuse,
exit.
just an exit. Sometimes we literally got to get our mindsets. Stop coming up with excuses.
Yes. Yes.
For no reason
For
at
no
all.
reason at all.
You can make it. You can make it.
Yes.
You can make it. And get around
Yes.
people that will encourage you.
Encourage you. That's
Because
right.
when people encourage you, you won't have excuses in your back pocket.
Come on.
You won't have get out of jail free things in
That's
your
right.
back
That's right.
pocket.
That's right.
Here's a voucher. Here, no. I don't want to walk around with no excuses.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
Exactly.
I don't.
Yeah.
Because that
Exactly.
means I have to tell somebody I didn't make it.
Come on.
But if it was for me,
Then I'm gonna make it.
I'm gonna make it.
Exactly.
Yes.
And you're gonna say, how you do that?
God.
Thank you.
Why? What you mean? How I made it? You knew it was nothing but God. You didn't think I had him.
Right. You think right. Because I don't look like God.
No.
I don't look like the godly ones.
Speaking of, ain't that what he said? He said, the penal?
See that?
He said-
He keep going.
I'm sorry, that's what I was waiting.
But that's fine.
The 30.
Because I got
Verse
more
30.
to that
He
too. I
says-
told you I studied.
So Jacob named the place where this took place.
Place. Yes. Yes.
Am I saying it right? Peniel?
Peniel. Yes.
Opinion.
And that means the face of God.
No. Right, because I saw God face to face.
face.
Saw God face to face.
Yeah,
Yet my life was
Yes.
Now,
bad.
now where does that go to?
So something that he was never supposed. And you now
You were supposed to see God.
Moses
There you go.
went.
There you go.
And there was an exception.
Yeah. Oh,
To the rule.
Yes.
You all right with
That's
me?
in the song too.
Because there was an exception to the rule.
Yes.
He saw God face to face, which you're not supposed to do. And because
He's seen the
you
face.
saw his face, not only am I going to change your name, I'm going to change the space you're in. And on top of that, so you can tell somebody you saw my face, that I'm going to spare your life. Turn his mic off. Turn my mic off.
Oh man.
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry.
Officially, I had the heathen first. Officially.
Yes.
Turn his mic off.
So sometimes, I mean, really, man, this word is real.
Yes, brother.
Yes.
Come on.
And it will make you say, wait a minute. Come on. Some of y'all are in houses right now. Y'all better be clapping.
Yeah.
Amen.
That you know your credit wasn't good enough to get in.
Nah, that's it.
But
That's
not
it.
only that, God gave you that. You better celebrate that. Celebrate that
Man,
thing.
this word is good.
But you didn't keep going. Keep going. You better feel that. Because I ain't done it.
I seen his face to face. Yet my life was not snatched away.
Not stashed away.
Yes,
The
it was
sun
fair.
rose above him as he passed.
Yes.
And when he was limping because of his hip. Therefore, to this day, the Israelites do not eat
Yes.
the tendon attached to the socket of the hip. Y'all hear that?
Yes.
The very thing that was damaged in the hip, the tendon, which caused him to limp, the Israelites do not eat the attachment socket of the hip because the socket of Jacob's hip touched near the tendon.
Yeah.
So what animal are they not eating? Or is it just any animal that
Any
part?
animal.
Woo! That's commitment. Dang! Woo! Sandwich.
So
I
literally,
said
I know. And what it's literally saying
Jesus.
is just it's like look up Jacob's limp,
Jacob's. Okay.
and you gonna run through here. Jacob's limp.
Listen.
Or why did Jacob limp?
The
Yeah.
evidence of what he did
What it say?
just showed. Oh, that was me. I was saying that.
Oh yeah.
Limp.
Y'all look that up. Jacob's
Jacob's
limp. And you gonna be like, oh my goodness. You see it yet?
It says the limp and the blessing.
Keep reading. Jacob's limp.
Go ahead. You got it, Steve?
hip, causing him to have a limp to the rest of his life. I just got but that it wasn't what God wanted in him. So the Lord arranged a night for Jacob. So that's pretty much leading up to it, what we're talking about. So he eventually touched Jacob's hip, causing him to have a limp the rest of his life. All right.
So it wasn't
He arranged
a damage.
It wasn't a damage.
It wasn't a damage.
Yes.
He elevated.
But later, Paul said, "Lest I be exalted like the thorn in the flesh." So Old Testament, he touched it.
Yeah.
to remind him. So
him.
next time, if you want to know how God is,
Come wrestle with me.
limp a little bit. He gave him a little swagger in his walk.
Yeah.
See, some of y'all limping because of arthritis and bursitis. But Jacob walked because he
Yes.
touched him.
Yes.
He saw him.
Yes. Jesus walk with me.
No, wait. Well, I'm waiting for y'all to catch it.
You said he what now?
I'm waiting for y'all to catch it. He limped.
He limped.
Listen, now go back then. At the walk of a man,
Okay.
what majesty means.
Wow.
Walk upright.
Okay.
You.
When
you're
you
not-
limping, that you don't have that.
you don't. Wait, who has it?
Who?
Who walked around in limps and then
The leper or
lepers? Anybody suffering? The Bible always talks about their walk.
I kind of I know where you're going with this. I know where you're going. Oh man.
got me on this one.
Yeah,
I'm
you got-
glad. I'm glad.
Yeah, you got me on this.
Come
Wait a
on,
minute,
come
wait a
on,
minute.
come on. Y'all right there.
Is it type of people or the?
Yeah, we go back then. Don't
Back
look
then,
at now.
It was the lepers.
Anybody sick, lepers, and who else? Yeah.
Man, who was it?
You got me when.
Yeah,
Remember
you got
them-
me.
Ain't nothing wrong with not knowing.
You know, exactly. Well, it's because we looking at the content, not
Right.
necessarily the words.
Right.
When the man that they lifted onto the roof
And yeah. Okay.
down into
crippled.
the church, crippled.
The cripple.
So they didn't call him crippled,
No.
but everyone that looked crippled, there was put into a class.
Lame.
And the lame shall
Walk. God. Hey.
But they gave him a title from
Yes.
touch. But the man was given power.
Power, yes.
But the
Yeah.
Of the lane.
Oh.
You always hear me say, I don't look like God.
Yes.
But I'm the optics.
Yes.
I make mistakes.
Yes.
That's my limp.
That's your limp. That's right.
Sometimes
Yes,
that's my limp.
That's your limp.
But I'm still touched by God.
My sin does not dictate who I am. Jesus!
Woo! It's going down in man. Wow.
See, I have no excuses.
Oh my goodness.
But my reason is I know who I am in God.
I know who I am.
Boy,
I ain't perfect.
I want the
And I will give you excuses why I did wrong.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, oh yeah. I told you, you done made me stop in my office.
Oh
When
my
I get to
goodness.
study, oh yeah, boy.
Great. This
oh
is
yeah.
great.
You got that?
Underground Gospel
You got that?
4.0.
But keep reading about limps.
Okay.
When these guys limp, like if say for instance, even in Africa, our tribe, there was a thing where they would walk on logs that's on the ground, and you got to walk across them.
Man.
If you don't make it across because of a limp or anything like that, you can never be a warrior.
Dang.
You are judged as a man
by
your
walk. Woo!
Come on, y'all.
So automatically, my walk, I'm gonna fail in my walk with Christ, but I lean on Him to hold me up.
Right. But in this particular one,
Yes.
he wrestled.
He wrestled. So
So a man that walks straight, they use the word wrestle as it was a fight. No.
It wasn't a fight
It wasn't
at
a
all.
fight, baby.
It wasn't a fight. Oh my goodness.
He was
Right.
liberating
He
him.
was liberating him, and then he touched him to give him so nobody gonna let you walk upright and perfect. They gonna give you a limp.
Wow.
But to remind people that this limp is a good limp.
It's a good limp.
If you eat lamb,
Yes,
don't be
that's
by the tendon.
Yo, listen. That is such a great revelation right
That's
there.
the teaching right there.
That
but they
is
won't let you
good.
teach that.
That is such a oh my
I
goodness.
got a question. Here.
Oh God, his questions make me turn around in my seat.
We ain't gonna see that.
What's your question? You see
Here's
the
my thing.
thunder?
Look, the thunder.
That's the Lord, and that's no excuse.
But this is my reason.
Go ahead.
Okay, so dang.
I want people to study that.
Yes. Now that revelation you just pulled out, man, I'm actually going to go back
Study
and do that. I'm going to go back and get that, man. I got to go back and get that. And you made a
Question. Yeah, okay, it came back. I'm sorry. Because when Jacob was holding on the guard, God said he touched him, right?
right.
So what was God doing while Jacob was holding him? Because God said, let me go.
So that's a good question.
Hold on to God so tight. When you're wrestling with him, you got to let go of the things. In order to let go of all those things, you got to hold so tight on the God.
Yes.
To make those things fall off.
Right. But he had to touch him in order for him to let him go. So that's
what made him let everything else go.
Yes.
Because of the limp.
Because of the limp.
Because of
and
the
now
limp.
and now he walked with a limp. And now and you listen, that's gonna stick with me. Because
we in the underground.
because now we did a subject on rejection.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
We did a subject on rejection,
Yeah.
and I placed in the subject where I knew rejection before I knew acceptance.
Right.
I knew rejection before I knew acceptance.
right.
So
Yeah.
what is always rejected? People that has a deformity, some type of limp, some type of things going on with them, and God uses them the most.
Right. Wait, and understand, in the Bible, you are always described not with your name.
Not with your name, exactly.
It's your affliction.
It's your affliction.
Right.
Dog,
Your
that-
affliction. So should Jacob been called Jacob with the limp? The man with the limp?
Cripple.
Huh? But he changed his name to what?
He changed his name to Israel.
To Israel.
Father of many. No.
Father what?
That's right, though, ain't it?
Yeah,
Father of many nations. No, that's Abraham, man.
That's Abraham.
That's father of many nations. Abraham. Israel was.
Oh, y'all better go in this word.
Father that
Because it's going to mess you up.
I thought
He named a town after I saw his face.
Yes, he
Okay,
did.
That's
yes.
where he at. I saw his face.
Yes.
Now he touched him and gave him a limp. That's the part I love about it. Don't
Listen.
nobody false teach and say the fight happens, the fight happened, the fight happened.
No.
And he got punched in the hip. He touched
He
him.
touched him.
Yes.
And it's as a reminder. Every time you take a step, you got to think of me
Every
because
step.
you limping.
Because you gonna sin with every. I mean, not every
Yes,
step.
it's
but
going to be
every step.
reminded.
Possibility.
Yes.
So do this in remembrance of me.
Yeah. That's what I love. I love it.
So his
my
dedication, he showed his dedication and commitment, and through the limp. Do this in remembrance of me. Walk with me.
I would say that, but theologically, that's not correct.
Right.
But I like that.
That.
But at the same time, how many things have happened in your life, and you know you done dealt with God so much, and it's something that He keep leaving with you. It could be a
Yes.
smell, a thought, a song. That's your hip. That's your limp.
Yes.
But some people don't have a limp.
Yeah, some people don't. Some people don't have a limp. Some people don't,
Don't have a limp.
So it says that God changed Jacob's name to Israel, meaning let God prevail. Let God prevail. And that was demonstrated of allowing God to prevail in his life.
Prevail.
Prevail, yes.
We all know prevail.
Yeah, we all know
Prevail.
what prevail means.
Yeah.
Yes.
To win.
Win.
Yes.
To take over.
Yeah.
To be prevalent.
To be
Yes.
prevalent. Yes.
Important.
And see that's where the excuses versus reason is.
Right.
Because now we'll find an excuse for God not to prevail
Real.
in their life.
Jesus. Every time a preacher falls. That's why I'll go to church.
That's why I'll go to church.
That's why I'll go to church now.
Yes.
Apostle
Yes.
Paul said that ain't no good at none zip zop zero.
Not never.
I wish I knew another language.
Right.
There is no good in me.
That's
No.
right. That's
except
right.
for Christ Jesus.
Right.
Yeah. Wow.
I wanted to find the top, which made me start shaking.
They say it made you start shaking.
Lord have mercy.
Listen.
When he was talking about when he said he was leaving, they were detailed to say he got his how many wives. It's in here, and in other words, he packed everybody up.
Right.
And
Yeah. I read that.
Yeah.
I think it was his 11 sons.
his 11 sons
and his two wives. Yeah.
and the concubine and something like
was
that.
getting ready.
And I
Yeah, he
said,
was getting ready.
now, how
Yes.
many of us? In other words, he cleaned house,
Yes, he did.
Yes, he
and
did.
then they went. But God only wrestled
with him.
With him.
with him
Yeah.
at night.
At night, right?
Say it. What were they doing?
Was he praying?
No,
I don't think he was praying.
no.
But usually at night, like God will like even wake me up in the middle of the night, and I can't go to sleep. And
and that's what y'all call wrestling.
Yeah.
come on, that's
I'll call our wrestling.
Yeah.
But at night,
just like you said. The
I
peace.
saw his at night.
Yes.
yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
At night.
At night, I
At
saw
night.
God.
At the most difficult time.
Yeah.
At night.
At night.
Yes.
My backyard is dark.
Right.
At night.
At night.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I got motion lights.
Yes.
Right.
But if my motion lights is off,
Yes.
I can't see your face.
That's right.
But that's my natural eye.
That's your natural
eye.
But when I'm going through at night,
got that arc.
that spirit,
That's
Yes.
that spirit eye, I saw his face.
saw his face. Wow.
But why they mention all them people leaving? That I'm gonna find out.
Wow.
Why they detail
Yes.
everybody else having an exodus?
Yeah.
during
That's a
this?
good question though.
Were they witnesses to it? Did he need to have this experience with God because of them? I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, that's a good read to go back and actually see
But
exactly what
The
happened.
more I kept reading,
that's why
it didn't
It didn't specify.
dive into no more of that.
Right.
That was just
Yeah, because I
that
only-
was just one of those details.
Yeah, it didn't say
It's so
anything
many-
else about the 2 wives and 11 sons and the reason why.
No,
all of
no.
that. So it just jumped right into.
But just like in any movie you watching, and they keep showing, a crack in the step.
yeah.
That means later
It means something.
Somebody
That
gonna
means
slip and
yes,
fall on that
yes.
crack.
Right.
It's a meaning
But
in that
it's a
step.
meaning, and it could keep showing it.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, we got to
makes sense.
figure that out.
Yeah,
We got to actually.
yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, we got to
Yeah.
actually go back and actually study some of that. So,
Right.
But I enjoyed this topic though.
Oh yeah. Oh,
I
yeah.
enjoyed this,
Y'all
man.
had church.
Yes.
I threw my hands in the air.
Yes,
I know y'all
yes,
started
you did.
wiggling.
Yeah.
I unplugged Wynn's mic.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did. He
With
came all the way over
authority.
here.
Right.
With the authority.
Yeah. And if I could get out of my chair, I'm unplugging his.
Jesus. That's what friends are for.
But yeah, we gonna get up out your face and up out your ear,
Oh,
man.
yeah.
I've had a
Oh,
good time with this
yes.
topic, man. This,
Praise God,
this has
man.
been literally just
yeah.
fire all the way through.
All the
And
way
then talk
through,
to
man.
y'all children,
Yes.
and
Yeah.
ask them, why they got so many excuses why they won't.
Yes.
But give them a reason to.
Give 'em a
Yes,
reason.
give
And don't
them a
be afraid of their answer, because some
No.
of them might say because you.
But yeah, you never taught me.
Yes. Yes.
You-
yes.
yeah.
Hey, today is a day to make changes.
Yeah,
That's right.
Don't get
That's right.
mad, get
Don't
glad.
get- yeah.
That's
Get
right.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Yes, I love it. So definitely, man, we're gonna get up out your face and up out your ear,
Oh,
man.
yeah.
That's right.
Make sure y'all click, like, and share. Go tell your neighbors. Go tell everybody. We've been in the underground,
In
and
the
this is how it
underground.
went down. Listen,
Yes, sir.
go ahead and share this on your page, man. Get your
Right.
people in the building next time, man. We in the building.
That's right.
All right.
And
So-
download our application as
Yes,
well. Underground
that's right.
Gospel Radio Music.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Download
Radio
the application.
station.
Yes.
All of it. We got all. We got the
Yes.
Yeah.
all of our websites. Everything's there, guys.
Yeah.
Yes.
Go there. Check it out.
Go ahead and check it out, man.
We want to see your comments. And my 300 plus. Listen, shea butter,
Say butter.
powder.
Yes.
Stay cool. Tuck and roll. Tuck and roll. And I'm not talking about no five. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Tuck and roll. Okay. I gotta give love to the big folks.
You got to get love to the
Tuck
big
and
folks.
roll. Yeah,
Tuck and roll.
Tuck and roll.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so listen, I've enjoyed this, man. We went deep in this thing, man.
yeah.
Man, we
We
went
done hollered.
deep. Yes.
We done
yes.
hollered.
Yes, we done get. But we finna get up out your face and about your ear. I'm your boy, Severus the artist. I'm your brother. I'm your nephew. I'm your cousin. But I ain't your daddy.
And it's your little brother Heathen. I'm leaking because Jesus is the reason.
And I'm Big Win. I'm sorry if it's something I said that hurt your feelings. You should have just turned the mic.
Turn the mic on. We gonna get up out of here. Peace.
Peace out.